We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. 2 men, one brown, one kind of light. One, the light one, being described as a slightly burly fellow, and the other one described as a kind of a Weasley-looking guy with a nasally voice. They have the dopest podcast in the world. Yeah. Run! Cops! I'm sorry if I ruined that. That was a cool idea we had for the cold open, and that was fucking stupid.
No, it was beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Everything's beautiful in this world.
Do you think I'm Weasley?
Yeah.
Okay. I called myself what I thought you would call me.
Yeah, very Weasley.
Thank you.
Ron-like level of Weasleyness.
No.
Harry Potter joke.
Nerd!
I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but this is You're Not Down.
The dopest podcast.
Yeah, the dopest podcast, right? The podcast that brings you spiritual enlightenment.
Yeah, we do.
Week after week.
Look, man, I've been questioning my faith and shit a lot.
Yeah, have you?
Because now I believe in enlightenment with this one, with this thing.
I like that. I like the Cholo voice that goes along with it.
I don't know why when I felt enlightened, all of a sudden I became this fool. I don't know how that happened. Let's introduce us.
This is You're Not Down. I'm your host, Michael Halftime Rubio.
And that must make me no other than Luis.
La Lavadora.
La Lavadora. We're not the most dance inclined people.
Also doesn't make great audio.
We're just wiggling. We're just wiggling over here, guys. Welcome back. Is this episode 38?
This is it? I think it is.
I think it is. It is. Let's go with that.
Let's go with 38.
If not, Big Al, please just edit the audio. This is
episode 38.
Episode 30 something.
All right.
So right up top, if you don't follow us already, follow us on You're Not Down Pod on Instagram and Twitter. There's one rule and one rule only. That is, you don't talk about. No, please talk about us. You just got to spell you're right.
Yeah, you gotta not be a dum dum. Spell you're right. That's why. Oh, you are.
Mm-hmm. And then write us a review
because it'll get your name shout out on the podcast, guys. Simple. It's simple. It's beautiful. You write. You leave a rating, 5 stars and up.
Mm-hmm.
You leave a review.
Mm-hmm.
Type those words in. Get your name shout out on the podcast. It's so great. It's so beautiful. And it's a bragging point that you could. I think I say the same thing every week. All right.
Do we have any new reviews today?
0.
God.
0.
Big Al, edit that and say we got 100 new reviews. Cool. Well, fuck it. I guess that means we already got the nitty gritty out the way. Or no, we got to get down to the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty.
That's like nitty gritty sound effects. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what a nitty gritty.
It's fun fact time.
Oh, fuck. Holy. Fucking fun fact time.
Yeah. My fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
I got a 1600 on my SATs.
That's bad, right?
I think that's decent.
Decent?
I mean,
I can tell you this. I got an 18 something.
Nerd. Fucking nerd.
Whatever, Ronald Weasley's. 1600 something.
I was too busy banging girls. One girl. No girls. It's my turn. It was my turn to say that joke.
Yeah.
That's your thing. Took that from right underneath your feet.
I don't like it. Because now I guess I got to talk like this and
it's all with the hands.
My hands together.
It's all with the hands.
Hello, everybody. So 1600, you said?
1600, yeah. I was with my eyes closed. Since you made me feel stupid, I'm gonna put in that stipulation that it was my eyes closed the whole time.
I think that's still good.
Yeah,
that's
I went based on feel.
Did you have the cursive section of that?
No, is that a thing? What do you mean, like the essay you write at the end?
That's where you lost the last 2,000 or 200.
That was worth 2,000.
No, there was a part. At least when I took it, because I've heard people
cursive.
Remember cursive? Remember that bullshit?
I'm talking about the SAT to get into college, not to graduate fucking kindergarten.
No, that was an actual thing. Yeah,
There's no way.
I swear to you, dude, because I've talked to other people about it and they don't know what I'm talking about. So I don't know if it's a district thing. I don't know if my teacher was just fucking with us that day. But it was the math section. You got the literature section. You got all this stuff.
Did the cursive section come right after the coloring section?
Came right after nap time.
You only got 1800 and you had to just write your name in cursive?
Okay, if I asked you to write a whole excerpt in cursive, you'd be able to do it? Perfect cursive.
I'm sorry, you lost me with excerpt.
That's a word, right?
I don't know what that means. I'll tell you what section I didn't pass, vocabulary.
That's what an 1800 score gets you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That word that you're kind of questioning is if it's even a word.
Yeah.
It was a part it was maybe the end, but it said, okay, for this section, there's a paragraph. Write that down verbatim, but in cursive. And there was a collective. I did it in like Linux, and it was like, oh fuck, what the fuck, fool? Cursive?
That's not real.
Cursives? It was in the Linux district. Yeah, dude. I was doing pretty good, but there was one letter. Maybe it was the Z, because the Z is weird.
The Z kind of works like I don't know.
It's like a little, you go one loop and then you go down, but then you bring it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene in Billy Madison on that. But yeah.
That was useless. Cursive is useless.
Yeah, I mean, because the whole point about that is because you're going to use it in life, right?
That's what they said.
Yeah.
That's what they told me in 8th grade.
When's the last time you've used cursive?
8th grade. Or like in middle school, they tell you got to learn cursive. You got to write in cursive. Your high school teachers aren't going to expect anything else but perfect cursive. Mm-hmm. You get to high school, day one, they tell you, for the love of God, do not write in cursive because we cannot read that.
Yeah.
So like,
we haven't done that since the 8th grade. Yeah. We're 60 years old now.
I have terrible writing. Mm-hmm. My cursive was already bad, but my printing was even worse because I hadn't used it in years.
I hope you're not offended by this.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I could tell just by looking at you, you have the shittiest handwriting.
Dude, all chicken scratch, man. It's so bad that I can't even read it myself.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad.
I don't even know if that's a proper stereotype, by the way.
But it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe it.
Look into those eyes, America.
Look at these hands.
That can't grip a number 2. You need at least a number 7 pencil.
Yeah, for sure.
With those mitts.
I need that the square carpenter's pencil, that kind of rectangular one.
Fits right in the rugged edges of your hand.
Yeah.
By the way, you got man hands again today, man.
Man hands. Oh, yeah. Covered in paint. Same paint.
You don't shower much.
No.
You don't wash your hands much, especially in this time.
Got to keep them firm, you know?
Did we have any other things on cursive?
I got one thing on cursing. Fuck. And now we can move on.
Hell yeah. Good. Did you want to say anything else about the SAT?
No, I mean, I took it twice. The first time I got 1440.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, I also don't want to shame any of our audience if they did get less than that.
If you got a 14,
they're probably doing better in life than me.
What are you doing? You're doing great.
Who's the real champion?
If anyone got less than a 1400 though, they're probably the one spelling you're wrong.
Yeah.
At that point, we don't want to.
You are. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're the you are's out there.
No, we don't want to shame our audience, but yeah, you're probably a dum dum.
Yeah, you're dumb.
All right. Well, I guess that means it's my fun fact. Fun fact of the week for me.
Yeah.
I once saw a live comedy show.
Okay.
In the same room as Brad Pitt.
Hey.
Brad Pitts.
Brad Pitts?
Brad Pitty Pitts.
B Peasy?
B Peasy. That's what they call him.
Was that Angelina Jolie or Jennifer Aniston era?
That was.
Or was that
That was last year.
I don't even. Are they even together? No, they're broken up.
That's
all of them.
Ever since Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that came out in like 1932.
No, but Brad Pitt and Angelina.
No, that's been long.
That's God, man. I'm so out of touch with this whole world.
That was like fucking 90s.
No,
that was 90s, bro.
No.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston was after that. I'm pretty sure.
No. He did a swipe. He did a swipe thing, or Angelina Jolie swiped them from Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'll just shut my goddamn fat fucking mouth then.
1880, my ass. You obviously didn't get to the fucking entertainment section.
To the E exclamation point news.
Yeah, extra.
No, so my boss, Jim Jeffries.
Hey, Jimmy.
What is it with you? B Peasy and Jimmy? And then
Jimmy
I'm
Jeff.
Luis La Lavadora.
That's Jimmy Jeff, my boy.
Oh, by the way,
I'm gonna crack this.
we haven't even said it yet. We interrupt this fun fact of the week to bring you because
I'm thirsty, man.
we wanted to do this thing where we talk about what we're drinking this week. You know,
we used to do that,
dude, we used to be a fun podcast.
man.
Look at us now,
All rowdy and riley and riveting.
back in my day.
Yeah,
So young, so pure.
I'm cracking this, my man.
Sorry, there's a lot of lead up. Yeah,
Because I see a nice Baltra,
Yup.
and I'm going with it.
Yeah. So
I'll go balls
today-
deep in this Baltra.
The pandemic. The pandemic is here still. Third.
In this cup.
Yeah, I got it fresh from the nectar. No, yeah, we want to talk about what we're drinking every week, and we haven't done it in a while. But this week is a special one, just because.
God dang it!
Shout
that's
out,
good.
shout out to Tortugo Brewing Company and Inglewood. Beautiful,
sunny Inglewood, city of champions, Inglewood, California, coming live from Tortugo Bay. No, that's not it.
Nah, just Inglewood.
Yeah, just
Nah, it's a cool local brewery, and I mean, with the third shutdown, like shit closed down again. You know?
everything's closed.
But they got the free pickup.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if a lot of people are doing that, but anyway, I went to pick some up. You got the Baltra, the Baltras,
Baltra Red.
Baltra Red.
It's my absolute favorite.
I got the watermelon mint IPA.
Have you taken a sip from that thing?
Not yet.
Take a sip.
I was trying to finish my pitch over here, or my whole presentation. Mira. I want the audience to listen to this. Watermelon.
Is it good?
No, it's bomb, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's one that they have every now and then. But yeah, no, we just wanted to quickly shout them out, man. If you guys are in the area, in the greater Los Angeles area, go check them out.
Check them out.
Because yeah, I mean they're open. I don't know too many other breweries that are open. And I promise this isn't a paid ad. But they give you a sticker right there. when you
Dude,
pick
that was
them
a
up.
beautiful slap. For our audio listeners, he just slapped a beautiful Tortugo Brewing Company sticker on the wall. So that's a permanent fixture now.
We just read this like they did pay us. It's far from the truth.
You did pay for these beers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, sipping on watermelon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a saucy one. You were saying though
As I was saying,
that you once listened to a comedy performance
I was at a live show of my boss Jimmy Jeff,
with Brady Pitts.
Brady Pitts,
Yeah,
B's nuts.
Yeah.
Bees no.
be pity.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to go see Jim live. Maybe a year ago, probably about a year ago, maybe a little bit more.
All right.
But we go, and I'm in the inner circle. I
Yeah.
get the inside access.
Yeah.
And so B Pizzles is actually a fan of Jim.
What?
And, yeah. I think I forget, but I think he reached out to him.
Oh hell yeah.
I think he just called him on the phone one day. Probably got it from the manager. He's like, "Hey, it's Brad. Just wanted to say I love the gun bit. You know."
Excuse me, Brad. Who?
Brad Pizzles. Brad.
Excuse me, excuse me, Mr. Pizzles. Yes. We have your table reserved.
Jim's also very Australian, so let's hear that voice.
Oh wait, I was doing it like Jim's assistant.
No, it's a direct line to Jim. It's not hard to get him.
Arr, you fucking cunt, Brad Pizzle.
He does say
it's like
cunt a lot.
He's like a pirate.
Yeah, it just sounded like.
Scarvy.
But yeah, no, so I think he called him one day and just told him that he was a fan and yada yada, and that led to him being our weatherman on the TV show that we were on.
Oh,
Brad
yeah.
Pitt. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it was a weird thing, but they became friends. They like still text. But yeah, so I went to one of Jim's shows, and I was supposed to watch from like the side stage, like backstage.
Yeah.
No, I was
The inner circle stage.
because that's one of the spots.
Okay.
But then there was another spot. It's just our own private balcony.
In the alley?
Yeah, just ear to the
Yeah,
walls. No, that's what it was. It was supposed to be me and Jack in the private balcony. So we're just gonna watch, and we're there, and then they say, actually, Brad Pitt is here, and he needs a spot to watch, And then we're like, oh shit.
You offered your lap?
Yeah, I'm straight on my dick. But no, then they send him to the side stage. She was like, oh no, he wants to be closer. It's like, all right, cool. Then I get the private balcony just like planned, you know? And so now we're there because they didn't want Brad to be bothering anyone. This is all his management.
For sure.
So now it's me and
It's
Jack.
not about him.
Yeah. Me, Jack, and my brother Edgar. And now we're in this balcony. And at some point, security just comes in, kind of starts looking around, and they just keep walking. And here walks in Brad.
Secret Service style?
Straight up.
Dang, did you get
That's the most famous ass. That's the most famous ass in Hollywood.
The arguably the best ass in Hollywood.
Dude, I've seen some good asses, but not as good of an ass as B Peasy.
B Pizzles.
Yeah, no. So they walk in, and then like we kind of stopped. We're like, are we supposed to leave? Because like they didn't want us to like be with them. But like now we're here. Are they going to kick us out? What's the deal?
Our balcony at the same time.
Yeah. But no, then he just sat down and he kind of gave like a, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, we proceeded to watch the whole stand up from the same room. There were 6 people in the room. Me, Jack, Edgar, and Brad Pitt is the director of Fight Club.
Yeah. Okay.
And someone else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ed Norton, maybe?
No.
Okay. All right. I'll just keep my fantasies to myself.
Yeah, so we're there, and like, you know, we didn't talk because like the show had already started. So it's like, what are you going to start a conversation with him?
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to do that. You don't want to bug him.
He's there to watch the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was one point, I forget what it was, but Jim says some joke, and I hadn't heard it before. I'm used to like seeing his whole set usually, you know. But I heard one joke, and I just started cracking up, and I felt like I was laughing pretty like loud.
Yeah.
And you know, it's one of those things where you're like watching a show, you look around the room to see if they're laughing with you.
Yeah.
I just naturally did that. I looked to the right, and then at that same moment, B Pizzles looks to his left, and we both looked at each other as like we were just finishing a nice like.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
It was a nice moment.
That was a common bond.
That was the last orgasm I had.
I was hoping that you were gonna say that, because he's like perfect, right?
Yeah, the ass.
I was hoping you would say like he had the most horrendous laugh.
Oh,
like
dude.
just something to like kind of humanize him, you know. No one could be that great.
I wish I had something like that.
Yeah,
but
as
no,
you're busting
perfect.
at your regular laugh, he's like,
I fucking wish. No, that's a perfect human being.
man, he's got it.
When he was the weatherman, he's got it bad. Now, when he was our weatherman on the show, I used to be an assistant at that time, and my job was to clean out his trailer at the end. And so I go in there.
How messy was that? Was that a messy job?
No. It was
Condors everywhere.
It was cleaner than when we got it delivered, you know?
The security also busts in that trailer and starts wiping everything down with disinfectant.
No, man, it's a perfect human being. And so he left a coat because it was wardrobe. Let me tell you, because we had to take that coat and return it, you know? It smelled like the perfect. It was a man. It was a man if I've ever smelled one, you know?
Yeah.
I guess I hadn't until then.
No.
Cologne, cigarettes, and just a pinch of sexual seduction.
Wow.
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
Did you keep that? I would have kept that thing.
It's funny. He actually kept it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He loved it so much.
He stole it because he was on the show maybe 2 times and he ended up stealing it.
That thief.
No.
That mother.
No, he took it. He went to Italy just as a vacation, and on his iPhone he shot something for the show. We didn't ask him to. We didn't tell him. We didn't send a film crew. It's like, hey, we need you to do something.
Yeah.
He straight up sent an iPhone video of him in the wardrobe, still in character.
Yeah.
And like does this whole thing. So interesting, man.
Sounds dope. Sounds like a real down to earth dude.
With an ass like that, you better be.
Maybe we have him on the podcast.
I think he's a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
Because he's like a fan of enlightenment and shit.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so like maybe, you know.
Oh yeah, Nirvana the hell out of him.
That fun fact, I was most scared of you saying something about Mr. Hollywood.
Well,
none of that today?
Now that you pointed it out.
There it is.
Nah, when it comes to BPZ though, there's nothing to poke fun at there. No. Solid stand-up dude.
I wanted to say something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we even start.
Have we not started this podcast already?
I mean, before we start like going through notes and stuff.
Okay.
And this is just sad news. Bad news.
Fuck, dude, I hate this.
Mostly for me.
Just spill the news, man. Don't mess with my anxiety.
This news doesn't affect anyone except me.
Okay.
but it's sad news. My high school crush, pregnant with her second child.
Is Brad Pitt the father?
No, that'd be happy news.
Okay, that'd be happy news.
No, my high school crush was my chemistry teacher.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whoa. That's how you got the 1800.
Yeah,
that makes sense now.
I was touching her Bunsen burners. You know,
yeah, I bet
know
you
what
were.
I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. What's a
You
Bunsen?
got her pipette. she laid her hands on your pipette.
Is that a chemistry thing?
Yeah, it's a little like the little bottle the drips, the little drippy.
Guys, you are listening to two barely educated men right now.
Yeah,
you just said the little drippy.
Little drippy. I mean, I called it a pipette. I'm trying to describe something that you would understand, Mr. Cursive. Maybe
hey,
if I say,
don't call me Mr. Cursive. Screw you, man.
Oh man, you put your pipette right on her beaker.
Hey, now I know that one. I know that one.
Now we're doing it.
Yeah. I potassium dollop. That doesn't even make sense.
Compound. Nope.
Compound. Hey.
There's elements.
Oh. How many chemistry references can we make before you unsubscribe? We're at 3 right now, I think.
Yeah, we're at 3.
I got nothing else because I don't remember anything else from that class because
3, 2, 1, H2O. Nope, that didn't work out at all.
No, that wasn't even clever.
No, I just try to get to 0. Yeah.
No, I don't remember much from that class because I wasn't like a class clown or anything, but I was constantly, maybe it's because I liked her.
Yeah, you were just checking out the teacher.
Yeah, just fucking looking at that ass.
Yeah.
No,
almost as good as Brad Pitt's. Brad Pitt's. All right, this Baltra's kicking in.
No, I would always just mess around in that class trying to be funny and stuff. And so there was a moment where
that must have been hard for you.
Oh, it was hard. All right. Oh, what, being funny?
Yeah.
I guess I just proved it.
It was jab.
I just proved it right now with that stupid joke.
Man, we are off the rails.
Well, I guess my friend's girlfriend, who says that we're always off the rails and she doesn't see the hype, is probably going to be very upset about this.
If they could find her, dude. The food crew went rabid on her.
Did they?
Yeah, they was looking for her. She might be missing right now.
Yeah. No, my friend actually reached out and said she listened to that clip.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. And she was laughing.
Is she coming for me?
She didn't say, look at those hands. You don't want those anywhere.
Go ahead.
Except if you...
Go. She listened to the clip and what?
She listened to the clip and she thought it was funny. She laughed.
Oh, now she gets it. When the fear of violence comes flying towards her face, now it's fucking hilarious, right? Now she gets the hype. Unreal.
But it's like, maybe it's that like scary maniacal laughter too, you know? Like evil villains have that laugh.
Yeah.
They could laugh at something and like someone would just... Is that Brad Pitt again?
Yeah.
No, she's probably gonna knock on the door any day.
Okay.
Any day now.
All
okay.
Right. We'll be here.
So you better be ready for these.
Well, these.
Yeah.
We're doing a terrible job for the audio listeners.
Sorry, guys. Bringing it back. Yep. Chemistry teacher's pregnant, second child. I proposed to her 3 times.
Oh, wow. Like marriage?
Yeah. In my high school run. Yeah. I did buy her a ring pop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Classy.
That was one for the audio listeners. Pop.
Yeah.
She didn't say yes.
Did she say no?
She didn't say no.
Okay.
She actually
so
said...
You're saying there's a chance.
She said, ask me on grad night. And that's why I was like, oh, it's happening,
shit.
baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Didn't happen.
Nope.
That's why I hate Disneyland. She rejected me at Disneyland.
You should ask her every grad night until she says yes.
And then I'm just that weird old guy that keeps crashing students' grad nights.
Yeah. Looking for the chemistry teacher.
That's all I had on my chemistry teacher.
I got a note.
Oh, you got a note?
It's an observation.
Okay.
I have a real problem with people who hang balls on the back of their truck.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. It's disturbing. And it makes me uncomfortable to drive behind them.
What is like? What message are they trying to convey?
It has to be like my truck has nuts, right? My macho, my truck has balls.
But is that a cool thing?
I don't know, man. It's bad.
But it's because they're macho.
I think so.
So they're riding something with balls.
Also, if the truck was anatomically the proportion as a human, those are small balls.
Those are some tiny nuts.
Yeah. You
Really
don't hang a couple golf balls off there. I don't know. I just got a problem with the whole thing. And then there's the realistic looking ones.
Yeah. The straight up, it's to skin tone.
Flesh color. Yeah, my color. You know, that's what makes me uncomfortable. Also, they're my color.
Now I know what your balls look like.
Yeah. Just imagine them hanging off the back of a truck.
No, I'm with you on that one because I don't understand. It's like it's the guys that do that are the same guys. I was gonna say that lift their trucks, but you like lifted trucks.
Yeah, I'm a lifted truck man. What are you, a lowered truck man?
Nah, I don't have a car. I just drive my parents' family car.
I know some people with trucks are like they lower them, especially in LA. You know, the lowrider culture here.
That's cooler than nuts, though.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cooler than nuts. But I'm a lifted truck kind of guy. Also, I drive a Jetta. For the record.
Yep. The gas mileage is great on that.
Yeah, for sure. The car payment's even better. But
I feel like you're a strawberry air freshener type of guy.
Vanilla. I keep things vanilla. Hey, fun fact about my car and its scents, right? I have a stack. I just keep adding those little trees every time I'm like in my car. I have like 40 of them hanging from my steering wheel.
When you say every time you're in your car, that's every day?
It's not every day. I'm not a liar. But I have like 40 hanging from my car. I don't remove the old ones.
Do you at least remove the wrapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how you're supposed to open it and then slowly, you know,
after 3 days.
3 days, yeah, you got to do the next thing. More. Nah, I ripped that shit right open. I hang it up, add it to the collection.
That's too much vanilla.
Nah, it's a perfect amount of vanilla.
It's way too much vanilla.
I don't ever want my car smelling like ass. You know what I mean?
I will tell you this. Every time you've picked me up in your car, it smells great.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, that was so good to hear because I'm always worried.
But?
Oh, it smells like butt.
It smells great, but it's that type of great where like it starts hurting your head.
Oh,
you know?
nauseating.
Like, yeah. No, not nauseating, but it punches you. Punches you straight in the nads.
Yeah, right in the fucking truck nads. That's trying to call back a joke. And lands flat on its nuts.
We're slowly just fading.
God, we've been doing so great with these podcasts, and this will just
remember back in the day. Yeah, back in the day when we were good.
People like this. This episode's a bunch of horse people. Anyways, you got a note for us, man?
I mean, real quick, and I know I'm gonna contradict myself right now.
Yeah,
I started my diet today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Now I'm drinking a 32-ounce beer.
IPA. That's like a fucking loaf of bread.
Oh yeah. Sourdough.
Dude, sourdough.
That's the best bread, right?
Legendary.
When's the last time you had sourdough though?
Dude, it's been a little while, but I get my bagels from Brooklyn Water Bagels. Not an ad. Brooklyn Water Bagels in Westchester.
You slap a sticker on the wall.
Their bagels are freaking phenomenal.
I hear they're amazing, but I've never had them.
Oh, they're excellent.
I think I've said a fun fact here before that I had my first bagel like 3 years ago.
There's something wrong.
They're boring donuts.
Oh,
there's nothing about those that look
the
good.
Cream cheese though.
Well, you know what? Now I know.
Yeah.
Now you got the schmear.
Yeah, you got to smear that cream cheese.
That's my one problem with bagels. Why do they call it schmear?
You got to smear it.
If you're gonna say that, say smear.
No.
You got the smear.
There's different things.
Yeah, can I have an everything bagel, but can I have some strawberry schmear?
Schmear.
There's no other way to say it. Yours had some whammy on it. Schmear.
Schmear.
You know what? Now I understand my friend's girlfriend's review.
Dude, she was more right than we want to admit. I don't get the hype either.
No, that was just the quick note with sourdough. It's the best bread, and we can agree on that. But why don't we have it all the time?
Okay, I don't know, because it has a flavor. I think most people like the bland. Dude, I'm a big fan of like white ass Wonder Bread.
No, that's the worst.
No, that's the best for peanut butter and jellies.
But I feel like it's like a mouth that gets stuck to the roof of your mouth.
That's the best part about it.
What are you talking about?
Dude, it's the mush.
That's the number one worst part about it.
That's the number one best part about it. Real quick, this is how I make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
2 slices of the widest, softest Wonder Bread that you can imagine.
I'm horny already.
Dude, 1.5 inches of peanut butter and a quick smear of some strawberry jelly. Oh my God. Magical.
That was another thing. I hadn't had. Oh, no, I've never. I had a PB&J for the first time, like last year.
Yeah.
Not a few months. No, last year.
And how was it?
I could go without it.
Nah.
You use strawberries or grapes?
Nah, strawberry, man.
Yeah.
Strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
I'm not a jam guy.
But you know what?
You know the difference between jelly and jam?
Nothing. It's the same thing.
I can't jelly my cock down your throat.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
It's been a beautiful run. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for these 38 weeks.
I've heard that joke before.
Oh, actually.
Yeah. And I feel like
it's offensive.
I feel like every time like you say that joke, you hope that people fall for it, you know? But it gets to the point like people know it, so they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fell for it.
Yeah.
And I saw the excitement in your face as you delivered that line.
The same guy who says that joke also hangs balls off his truck.
Yeah, most definitely.
Fuck, man. I'm my own worst enemy. You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. You know what I mean?
I was gonna tell a story about my grandma using jelly, but now I don't.
Dude,
I don't want to. I don't want to associate.
Next note. We gotta hit the next note real quick.
I was saying I don't want to associate my grandma in the same in the same minute.
Save that for next week if there is one.
Yeah, just real quick. My grandma makes a breakfast sandwich, so like eggs, bacon, toasted white bread.
Okay.
But she smears strawberry jelly on it.
That's like one of those Monte Cristo sandwiches.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like a deep fried sandwich, ham sandwich with jelly in there or something like that. I think Elvis really liked them. He also died on the toilet.
Yeah. He also liked bananas and peanut butter in the sandwich, no?
Oh, yeah. It might have all that stuff.
Stupid bullshit like that.
I think that sandwich has all that stuff.
Doesn't sound good.
Sounds disgusting.
It sounds the number one way to die on the toilet.
If we ever go to a restaurant and they have that on the menu, we're getting that, right?
We're doing it.
Okay. But
and then we're gonna record it and put it on YouTube and then get no views, just like our stupid fucking Thanksgiving.
It's unreal.
Fucking horse meat, man.
You know what else is unreal? You know what else is horse meat?
What?
Fucking tap dancing.
Okay.
Bunch of bullshit.
What grinds your gears about it?
It's garbage.
Okay.
The thing is, it has nothing to do with the sound. Okay, tap dancing might be impressive if it's just like, look how fast I can move my feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't add. It's like, is it supposed to be like, what's it called? Pleasing to the ears?
That no, most definitely not.
Why do we need that in this world?
They got to put silencers on those. Do they have acoustic tap shoes?
Just learn a different dance. Yeah, just wear some sneakers. You know what I mean?
What culture is that even a culture?
You always see like ritzy people in like tuxedos doing it.
That's as close to white culture as I could think.
So I looked it up because I was like, you know what? There has to be something else.
Wait, we do research on this podcast?
There has to be something dope about tap dancing.
Yeah.
And I'm missing it. It's got on my old YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I punched in best tap dancing ever.
I like
bullshit.
Just to interrupt you real quick. I like that you doing research is going on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of citing Wikipedia.
That's how you
for your essays.
You graduate. That's how you get a 1600 on your SAT. I'm gonna learn cursive next.
No redeeming qualities though? Bullshit?
It's all bullshit. And then I looked up, like, I'm a big rap fan, right? So I looked up tap dancing hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So they're playing like a dope ass song by who knows, 3 6 Mafia or
3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, something like that.
That's that's the first one that came to mind when you thought dope ass song.
I don't know, but they're tap dancing to that, right? Take off all your clothes, and all I hear is. I'm like, that sounds so stupid. Like, there's nothing cool about tap dancing. Who learns that? Because it's a craft, it's an art, right?
Yeah.
People have to put in hours.
They spend their lives doing that.
Yeah. And it's just, the result is always shitty, and it's a waste of their life.
There's got to be a redeeming quality about it, right?
Man, I can't find one. I did heavy research.
Are on YouTube.
On YouTube.
One related video after the next.
Yeah, man.
Are we taking a group tap dance lesson?
I don't know if I could be in the because the thing is everyone else is gonna be serious about it,
Yeah,
and that's gonna piss me the hell off. I don't want nothing to do with nobody who thinks that that's cool.
What if I told you right now, Mike? I have a fun fact of the week.
Okay, let's hear fun fact of the week.
I'm a great tap dancer.
No.
And it's the only thing I've ever loved in this
You
world.
could be a great tap dancer.
I don't love a lot of things. The one thing that I hate actually is when people disrespect the love and my passion for tap dancing.
I also don't get ballet, but at least ballet, it's the flowing lines, the gracefulness. The tap dancing is just so stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Cut that out. I'm trying to listen to a song here or something. Let me see a cool ass dance move. How about you hit a moonwalk?
There is usually there is music playing under the tap dancing, right?
Yeah, I just want to hear that. You're ruining it.
The thing about ballet too, though, maybe I'm stupid for saying this. I hope you're on my same page. This whole time, I thought people were straight up, like their shoes. I thought it was straight up just cloth, right? And they're straight up standing on their toes.
Yeah,
like nasty. No, they got a little thing in there for
it's
support.
like cardboard though.
Is it? That's it?
Yeah. It's not nothing real.
Okay, so it still sucks.
Yeah, I mean it's still painful to the toes. Also, that's a great way to fuck up your feet. I feel like
that's the number one way. Yeah.
Like stand on your toes for hours. I don't know. I don't get that either. But at least that like could look beautiful.
We're shitting on the one culture thing that America has: tap dancing and ballet.
And ballet?
Yeah.
Nah, ballet's French.
Is it?
Yeah, it feels
French.
French.
I know nothing about a lot of things, so
otherwise it'd be ballet, right?
That's a very good point.
That's kind of good.
That's kind of good.
What do you got for us, man? You got another note?
Look, man, I'm looking at my notes and I don't got a lot.
You don't got it? Want me to go again?
Nope, because I got one.
Okay, let's hear it.
And I'm gonna say this because this is a safe space. Okay,
this is how we do it right here.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want right here.
Only unless it's that I love tap dancing. Then go fuck yourself. No, don't judge me.
I'm not.
I
Judge
have.
me free.
Look, I'm a single man.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a single man. And I forgot how to flirt.
You draw this stuff out, and I'm not even kidding. It messes with my anxiety, dude. Just say what you gotta say.
We have an hour to fill. I gotta stretch things out. So look.
Okay.
It all started in summer of 1999. No, I mean, like, I forgot how to flirt. I don't think I ever knew how to flirt, honestly. But let me tell you how I've been shooting my shot recently.
Oh, okay.
It's an interesting way.
Well, it has to be. It's COVID season.
And I'm playing the long game, baby.
Oh, okay.
If you got
snail mail?
worse. If you got a pet and that pet has an Instagram, I follow that pet.
Oh, that sounds like you're specifically talking to one person.
No, let me clarify, because I follow some pets of like friend, like your brother's girlfriend has a pet.
Okay.
A dog. I follow that one. There's nothing there.
Okay.
But the other one,
you know who it is. If you know who he's talking to. If you're that person, you know who he's talking to.
And if you're actually a fan of this podcast and now you just figured it out, hey,
there it is.
Hit my line.
Shoot your shot, baby.
Yeah, no, it's the long game. I'm telling you,
dude, that's good.
Yeah, I follow a couple of cats. I follow a dog. I'll say.
So you're casting a wide net.
Yeah, eventually one of them's gonna work.
Wait till you get to birds and reptiles.
Now one of the dogs that I follow, it kind of.
Are we really talking about dogs that you follow on our podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell.
One of the dogs that I follow.
Let me tell you where I fucked up though, because so there's this girl, and you've actually met her, because I don't bring a lot of girls to meet my friends.
What was that? There are a lot of girls.
One girl.
No girls.
There was a dude one time though. It was a weird summer.
Yeah, it was college.
No, there was a girl that I brought over to your house because she's friends with one of my friends.
Okay.
And like, I know her, she's an acquaintance,
Yeah.
I met her through my friend, but I found her super beautiful, and we just hit it off immediately, like as friends, It was just good conversation. We're joking around. And yeah, I brought her to your house one time. We were playing cornhole, we're playing beer pong, whatever.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
And you even said, "What are you doing, man? go for it.
Well, that sounds
I'm
like
like, oh, I'm trying.
yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Well, it didn't.
Okay.
She's very happy with her boyfriend.
Okay. So also on her second baby.
Yeah. But she posted a dog on her story and like tagged the page or whatever and said like, oh, like I'm in love, yada, yada. So I was like, oh, that's this girl's dog. I'm going to follow it now because maybe down the line.
This is the long game you're talking about.
Exactly. Maybe that relationship isn't going to work out.
Right.
But who's there as one of the 13 followers on your dog?
That pooch needs some loving.
Oh, no. That just ruined it.
No, that's not how it goes.
That made something so pure. Nah, I'm a scumbag for doing that. I guess. That's nasty. But so here's the thing.
Okay.
I start liking this dog's posts all the time.
Yeah.
Every post at the park, whatever, just played catch.
Oh,
just fucking lick my nuts a little bit.
Look at my bandana. You know?
Yeah.
Back from the groomers.
Felt cute, might delete later, yeah.
Yeah.
And so eventually I see a story that they post and it says like, oh, I love my mommy. Let me tell you, that mommy wasn't the girl that I was into.
Okay.
She tagged her friend's dog and said something like, I'm in love, yada, yada. I assumed it was hers. I followed it. I've been liking for months.
You're wait, hold on. I just caught on.
Yeah.
You thought you were liking her dog's page, but it was her friend's dogs the whole time?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, because this girl,
okay, this is a longer game.
Yeah.
You got to get to know this person now.
Yeah, honestly, I already know all of her dog's favorite spots in the park.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I found out that it was a stranger's dog. So now, because she's managing her dog's profile, obviously, you know?
Yeah.
So now this complete stranger follows her dog and is liking every post. I don't think I've ever
sad.
I don't think I've ever commented. But it's still I'm the one person on that follower list that A, doesn't have a dog,
right?
B, doesn't know her, doesn't know the owner.
Dude, that's sad. This is
I thought we said this is a safe space.
It is a safe space. It's also a sad space right now. That's unreal. Did you unfollow when you found out?
That's the thing.
No, you're committed now. This is the really, really long game.
I think, and this is the whole the thumbs up. I don't know.
Yeah.
The one thing, that slight mistake made, I think when I found out, I sent that girl a message. The one that I know.
Yeah.
I said like, oh my God, time out. Is this dog yours? And she says, no, LOL. And I told her, I was just upfront. I was like, I followed the dog thinking it was yours, and I've been liking it for months. And she said, yeah, no, it's my friend's, and I've seen your name come up every time as like this person. Like,
okay, it's working.
Yeah. So she was like, and so then I told her the truth, and she just started cracking up. She was like, that's hilarious. But now you gotta like stay following, you know?
You cannot back out now.
I'm like, yeah, it'd be weird if I unfollow randomly, you know?
What, you got commitment issues? That's not something you want to put out there. You know what I mean?
No. And so I still follow this dog. I liked one of its posts today. Still have no clue who this person is.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can find out, and, you know, maybe that's the real treasure, the real needle in the haystack, diamond in the rough kind of thing.
Maybe. Long game, baby.
Yeah, we're all about the long game.
It's going to work out one day.
We are 38 episodes in. We're all about the long game here.
Yeah, no. Don't judge me, though.
That kind of reminds me a little bit about being sentimental.
I used to say this a lot, but I love how anything I say, it could be me talking about nuts hanging off of a truck, and you'll be like, well, that does remind me of this next note that I have here.
Yeah.
Talking about true love and like something unrelated.
This is about being sentimental. This is about being in your thoughts.
All right.
And the best avenue to discuss those kinds of things with your friends, it's over a bonfire.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
You get a couple beers in you. You get a nice bonfire started. You guys start spilling your feelings a little bit. You get in touch with the existential life and your goals and aspirations.
There's nothing like bonfire talk, man.
We had a bonfire recently.
We did.
We almost set the 105 on fire.
That we also almost did.
Guys, we had a bonfire recently. Luis came over. We thought we'd light a couple cabinets on fire. After a good 2-hour trek of trying to find a trash can, an aluminum trash can, we did it, and we were able to light this fire, and we just stayed there burning some wood, talking in our feelings. It was a magical moment.
Yeah, because it's not an exaggeration when you said 2 hours for a trash can. Yeah. That's pretty much what happened. I think you just had this image in your head that you wanted the nice...
I wanted a hobo fire.
Exactly. Yeah. What you see in every Batman movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Batman gets lost. He's like kind of just going through the streets, and then there's just homeless people right there.
Yeah. Hobos, man. Hobos.
What'd I say?
Homeless.
What's the difference?
They're not... They're without a home. They're not homeless.
But a hobo... if you're trying to make me sound offensive, a hobo is more offensive.
Is it? Okay, I'm sorry.
I think.
I retract.
So... And I'm glad you had that image, though, because I've never had a hobo fire.
Yeah, hobo fire.
But so, yeah, we eventually find it after 3 stores or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe one. Maybe just one.
Maybe one, maybe 2. We got to check our facts on that.
So now you... And because it's in the middle of your home... renovation. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, so you have a lot of wood, so you fill the trash can with wood. And you started without me. I look out, and this flame is fucking 7 feet tall.
Yeah, it is.
7 feet tall. And so I go out, and I join you. And I'm like, damn, that's big. And you're like, yeah, pretty big.
Yep, that's good.
Yep.
It's warm.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, if Mike's calm, I'm calm. And we sit down, and then I'm like, in my mind, I'm freaking out, man. Because you live literally right next to the freeway.
Yeah.
Freeway's your backyard.
Yeah.
And every tiny spark that just would fly, I'm like, like, this is it. Trying to suck it in.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm freaking out, but you seem calm. But then at some point, you're not calm. I think you had the same mentality, maybe.
Yeah, it got a little unwielding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new trash can.
I'm a calm guy.
You are.
My emotional range doesn't go very far.
Mm-mm.
I stay right in that sweet spot. You know what I mean? But that's my favorite part. You look to me for reassurance,
Yeah.
and you saw a little bit of fear in my eyes.
And that's when I knew it was bad.
That's when you blow up into full out panic.
and like we said, we had just bought that trash can. There's a sticker on the side still, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Brand new. That's how you know it's brand spanking new.
Mm.
So now this trash can is freaking sizzling hot.
Engulfed,
straight up. And so that sticker catches fire from the outside of the trash
That's
can.
how hot it was.
Yeah. So the sticker now shrivels up and turns into a flame ball.
Yeah.
And falls on the grass. And you go, oh. And I'm like, oh. And so... I'm not going to say that you were just going to let it there, but I made an executive decision.
You jumped forward.
I jumped on it and just stomped it out with my foot.
Call to action.
Yeah. But let me tell you the shoes that I was wearing. You got your leather shoes. You got your
leather, your pleather, your
plastic.
Yeah, plastic shoes for sure.
I was wearing nothing but they're knockoff Yeezys almost.
They're like canvas.
It's nothing but cloth.
Yeah.
They're probably the most flammable.
It looks like the most flammable. It looks more flammable than cotton.
Yeah. So I stomp out the sticker, and now my shoe low-key catches a little bit of fire. I'm like, oh no.
That's how you get warmed up, baby.
Oh, dude, I was hot.
Toasty. Engulfed.
No, it was the most terrifying bonfire, but I'm going to remember that forever.
Hey, once we got that settled, though, we got deep into our emotions.
Yeah.
We started talking about all the shit that no one wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Religion.
The worst.
Yeah. We'll just leave it there.
And it's funny because
we reached Nirvana that night.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Neither of us are religious people.
Nope.
Not even one bit.
Zero.
We both went to a Catholic high school. We both learned cursive.
Yeah.
But that was the most religious experience we've
just
had.
about it.
Yeah. See,
I didn't learn enough, though.
It was weird learning a crucifix in cursive.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like now the cross has legs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
The cross has a little bit of a little twinkly tail on it. Okay.
Going to hell. Oh, man. Good bonfire. Good conversation. Bad for the emotional and mental health.
We're also 0 for 2 on you coming over my house and almost
Almost died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First it was electrocution,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's fire.
I hope that every visit there's one form of almost done.
The next time you come over, I'm straight waterboard you.
I was gonna say I like flush the toilet and just drown somehow in the bathroom.
Exactly.
That was another thing we were talking about. Would you rather burn to death or drown?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
What the
You
dude,
get deep in the thoughts when you're around a bonfire.
Now that I'm thinking about it, bonfires are kind of fucked up. It gets you thinking about certain shit.
Yeah, I think we both unanimously decided drown is better.
Yeah. And something that I didn't know.
That is scary.
Tsunamis are my biggest fear ever.
Yeah.
We talked about that night. I forget if I mentioned it, but biggest fear.
We don't have tsunamis here.
Then why the fuck does it say tsunami zone in Venice Beach?
That's just in case. Just because they're at water level. That's the only reason.
There's nothing scarier to me.
Our tectonic plates are inland.
Tectonic plates?
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't get just a 1600. You
I
for
told
sure got
you they
more.
had my eyes closed, man.
No, man. You could walk through Venice Beach, just the city. And as you're walking, there's signs that say tsunami zone. If there's no chance of tsunamis, why does it say tsunami zone? That's what I want to know.
Propaganda.
See, this sounds like some bonfire
Blame
talk.
it on society, you know? It's all society's fault.
You know, stuff that neither of us knew about burning alive. America, how long do you think it takes to burn alive? I'll wait.
30 seconds tops.
Come on, I said I'll wait.
15 seconds tops.
We're doing Dora the Explorer here.
I'm speaking for America.
You're the least American looking person in this room.
No, I'm the second least.
Yeah. Dark as fuck. Yeah, one would think not.
Mexico.
I thought.
How long does it take to burn alive?
Mira. See, I don't even know how to say that in Spanish.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I thought it was more. I thought it was at the very least a minute. I thought you could be burning for 5 minutes.
At the very most.
No, I thought you could be burning for 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
10? Did it say? No, 60 seconds, right?
This is like 60 to 90.
Probably, yeah.
But imagine 90 seconds of your flesh melting off your bones.
I think I could do it.
No, that was disturbing because it said like loss of consciousness and drowning.
Asphyxiation.
Oh, that's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
You don't die from the burning. It doesn't sever your nerves. You suffocate from the smell of your own burning flesh. That's how you die from fire. Oh my God, that's absolutely terrifying.
I think that's why we agreed. Because drowning, it takes the same amount of time. It's a minute, 60 to 90 seconds, whatever. You drown.
But you lose consciousness.
I guess too, but like at the same time, you're just drinking water. You just drink too much of it that you're like, this is too much water.
It's too much water.
I could drink a lot of this beer right now.
Yeah.
I could drink beer for a minute straight and be like, if this is how I die, it's how I die.
This is how I'm going to go out.
This is it. That doesn't sound too bad.
No.
Obviously, it's probably the fear that, yep, I'm dying. Like, I can't swim. I'm not doing this, whatever. That's it.
But 90 seconds of your flesh melting off of your bones and you inhaling it so much so that you die. That is just terrible.
Yeah. I've smelt a Burning Man before.
What? Were you a Burning Man?
Nice. I mean, very effortless joke.
Yeah.
But no, we're headed towards the end of the podcast. But
oh shit, we're already there.
But I guess we're gonna end it on a weird note. I once woke up. I was in high school, and I woke up in the middle of the night because I smelled something burning.
Yeah.
You know, so I wake up. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like that's weird, but let me just go take my ass back to sleep. Wake up, go to school, all that stuff. And then I find out later that day, 2 blocks away. No, 1 block away. 1 block away, there was a house. I think it was the owner of the house who was renting the back. He went into the renter's house, started opening fire, shooting the family. I think, wow, really? You know what? It's going to end dark, but that's why you lift us up at the end.
I hope so. But I gotta be honest.
You know what?
My words of wisdom cannot climb us back to a point of positivity.
You know what? I won't give the details, but long story short, there was the bad man. So that's probably the one good thing about this. The bad guy burned himself alive in his house.
That is a good thing about this. Is that one individual burned to death.
So yeah, I smelled a man burn. That's it.
Wow. Is there any other notes that you want to hit real quick?
I mean,
I got two real quick ones, but I mean, one of them's real quick, but one of them's not.
I have one quick note.
Go ahead.
Because I don't think it's going to say much, but what I have written here on the old laptop here says, I don't like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Why does a nerd get to win? That's what I have written
That's
down.
fucking bullshit.
Fucking, I know cursive. I could win it.
Nerds are already millionaires.
That
If you're a nerd and not a millionaire,
Wait, so
you're
you-
fucking up.
So you agree with me?
I never even thought this thought, but I could buy into that.
Because there was in the news.
The point of becoming I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the point of becoming a nerd is that you become a millionaire.
Yeah.
So like, if you're a nerd and then you have to go to a game show to become a millionaire,
you.
that's
Get
fucking
off.
bullshit. Get off. Give
Yeah.
it to the fucking lowly people who get fucking 1,600 on their SATs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make us the millionaires.
But then you wouldn't win if you got a 1,600.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe if my cursive was better, maybe I might.
Why should cursive ever be the thing that says, you know what? That was a good ass Z that we
Yeah.
saw.
He needs to go to college.
They're going to Harvard.
Yeah, he's going to Harvard.
Oh, yeah. That's all I got, though. The millionaire. Bullshit.
Floyd Mayweather is fighting Jake Paul.
I did see
Logan
that.
Paul, one of the Pauls.
I'll tell you this. The only reason I didn't put that in my notes is because last week was a lot of boxing
That was
talk.
boxing. Yeah. But since we're on the subject,
Yeah. And also, yeah.
that's happening. Mayweather's going to whoop that ass. We already know that.
And I still hate that fucking YouTubers are trying to be anything else than a YouTuber.
Yeah, the most annoying thing about YouTubers is they always tell you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. It helps us out so much.
Please, you got to write a review.
You gotta
Hit the little bell. Hit the little bell.
Also, Selena.
Selena.
Yeah, the Selena show is out.
Yeah. We can talk about that real
Yeah,
quick.
I called you La Lavadora. That's where that comes from.
Yeah. Took a whole hour to get there.
But the payoff is great. That show terrible, right?
Bullshit.
It's so bad.
Let me look.
But go.
It-
Oh,
it-
bitty, bitty, bum, bum.
Oh, good shit. Wait, what were you going to say about her? Or it?
The show's terrible, but it's hooking.
It's hooking?
Yeah, it hooks you.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. Because obviously Selena, it's a big thing for the people. It's a big thing for the people. It's one of Latin America's biggest artists, the biggest prides, and her life was taken.
Whatever.
Oh, wait. Okay, we're going to have to save that for the next podcast because what the fuck?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm happy that she's dead,
I hope not.
but I'm saying she
Gotta cast these
wasn't
hands.
America's artist. She was Texas. It was all Texas based. We're not in Texas. We're in right
We
here,
get it. You're
California.
American.
You know what I mean? California and Texas got a big beef. It goes back centuries.
Okay,
I'm not gonna be celebrating no kind of Texas artist.
did you like the movie?
Uh,
With J-Lo's?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how many times have I seen it? How many times do
This-
I care? It's probably like
This really is going to have to be a bigger discussion on next week's podcast.
Okay, we'll save it
'cause
for
I
next
can't
week.
believe that.
we'll save it for next week then.
Point is, I'm just going to say this real quick about it.
Yeah, leave us on a cliffhanger. I won't even react.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. There's no buildup either. But I've been seeing a lot of shit about the Selena series being bullshit. And then I even posted a tweet saying it's bullshit. I hadn't even seen it.
Okay.
So
You should jump on the hype train.
yeah, I try to go viral. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But before you got here, I watched 25 minutes of episode 1. So
Okay.
I'm not even done with episode 1, but
Oh,
I did
okay.
start it, and I could already tell bullshit.
Man, I was hoping like it would be a 4-part miniseries.
Mhm.
I'm on like episode 6 or some shit.
Yeah. Dragon.
Speaking of dragon, I'm gonna blow some fire at you with these words of wisdom.
Okay.
These words of wisdom come to us from Sasquatch, aka Bigfoot.
He's into quotes?
Yeah.
Okay.
His quote is, "Believe in yourself,
No, it's not.
even when no one else will."
He didn't say that.
That was Sasquatch.
I was waiting for you to just be like, he said,
guys, believe in yourself because we believe in you here at the Y&D podcast. It's a beautiful life in the neighborhood, a beautiful life in this neighborhood.
Would you fuck me?
Guys, it's going to do it for this week's podcast. Thank you so much for joining us for another terrific week. Shout out to everybody who's a fan of this podcast. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave us a rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Your name shout out. Guys, that's going to do it. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week on You're Not Down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
As always, this podcast is based on a true story. And now we'll resume your regularly scheduled show.